When you got my phone call asking if you would do One Day again, you know, I saw One Day in London, I think it was 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah. What was your first thought?
To put the phone down and run away. It's such a lot of work, and it has such a particular tension to it. So the paper tonight is the programme. It is also the score. It's a challenge as well because it's a German newspaper, so I think a lot of the nuance and subtlety is lost on me.
Wärst du nicht verstorben, vom Lungenkrebs uns was erzählt.
But I think it's exciting because I don't know the language so well, so one of the pieces is made from the audio edition of the newspaper. Mm-hmm. And to me, the person reading it has a very melodic voice. It sounds like opera or something, so I've made a piece of music just out of his voice.
Wo nur ist der grüne Anarchismus geblieben,
I always find that when you're nervous, often the best things come out because it's about risk, and I think music is so safe now, and particularly jazz and classical and electronic. These three forms that I'm working with, each of them in their own way have got quite conservative quite quickly. I think there's still so many conventions and expectations, and musicians, I think we can be a little lazy. Sometimes we think it's enough just to play our instruments, but actually I think the audience deserve more. I think people either want music to take them away from their everyday life, or they want music to be about to be about things they understand and recognise, you know.
We were recording all these sounds for you. So what happens? You get it and you put it in your machine and your computer, and what happens?
It depends. It's really very different. So some pieces, like when we're over at the printing press, those sounds, they get woven into the texture of the piece. So they become like a rhythm track, or they're used like punctuation. And then another one like the jewellery and the watches. Some of them ticked very strangely as well, which was, you know, I was assuming it would be tick, 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 tick. They're like tick, 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 you know, which is a very different from musical feel. So that one is texture, and all the music is played to that watch click. The sound is the uniting thing. It's trying to bring the newspaper to life through sound, really, and to kind of cheat history and think about what someone in 100 years might take this document of this newspaper and what conclusions could they draw about.